So, Emmanuel, are you happy, surprised, stunned that it all came together at the last minute the way it did?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Like I've told you guys during the season, for my past 2 years, I always looked at myself being here long term, and I'm glad, we made it happen. So,
Had you thought for a time after, Drew and the team talked for months and months on and off, was there a time at any point where you thought it was doubtful you would be back?
I wouldn't say I thought it was doubtful. I felt like we had a chance to make something work. But them to come like that, kind of like show they believed in me and they wanted me here too, as well. So.
Maybe what's it like from a player's perspective, watching how this offseason has unfolded? Like the money that's been dished out, the player movement, it seems like NFL is almost becoming like the new NBA.
Yeah, I would say for us, I was glad we took care of our own. But yeah, it's a lot of money. It's starting to feel like it's not really a cap space. That's how it feels. But I'm glad we were able to take care of players. Everybody was able to take care of.
Why had you wanted to stay in Miami, Emmanuel, if you could cite specific reasons? And did much of the defensive staff staying intact with Josh and Austin, did that even reinforce the decision more for you to want to be here?
For sure, I love the city of Miami, and I always view Miami as my second home. And I also wanted to be here for my brothers. We started something special 2 years ago, and I want to keep building on that. And it definitely helped with the coaching staff still retain the defensive staff side of the ball too. So.
Yeah, what's it mean to you that not only the coaching staff but the defense, all players are back? It's like they kept everything intact.
Yeah, like I said, they taking care of their own. They believe in us. We did something special, and we want to keep on building off of that. And there's still a lot of work to be done.
So, Emmanuel, how much better should the defense be considering everybody's back and the coaches are back?
I mean, we should be as good as we want to be. We got a lot of guys coming back, a lot of guys in key spots. We just got to take that one step and get better. So.
What do you want to work on in your game this offseason?
Oh, just overall, when after a season, I go back and watch film myself and see what I struggle with. Doing better. Like I said, either double teams. Taking on double teams. Rushing the passer better. Even though I'm good at that, but I got to improve on that. I always get better year to year. So.
Can you take us through that Monday morning, the first day of free agency? Yeah. Shortly before free agency started, your deal became known. Yeah. Do you remember what that Monday morning was like? Was Drew calling you and saying, hey, they raised the offer by this amount?
So that morning of, I was supposed to go work out, but Drew advised me, like, all right, chill. All right, hold on, because I'm going to need you on the phone. So I kind of like just stayed in my living room, kind of talked to my folks, talked to my parents. Just patiently waiting, and then Drew calls me and kind of like just give me the details of it, and I'm like, we might have an offer here and there, and what do you think? So then after they gave me the offer, I hung up on Drew. I called my mom, called my dad. I said, hey, what do you guys think? I'm like, well, it's you. You the one that got the deal. Like, what do you think? So I said, I'm excited. I want to be here, and I've always wanted to be here. And you guys know I view Miami as my second home. So it just meant a lot to me and my family. So I was able to sign back with the Dolphins. So.
Emmanuel talked about how the energy in the building feels a little different with everyone being back, new head coach. How would you describe kind of the vibe, the energy? Right now?
It's just different. You could tell. You guys don't really walk in the locker room, but it's just different. A lot of guys happy to be back. Everybody just happy to see each other again. It's only been like 2 months, but it felt like forever. We're just glad to be back working again. So.
How much of that is attributed to when you see what they've been doing on the offensive side of the ball? I know you're happy about your defensive guys.
I'm excited. I play with Tyreek in Kansas City, so I'm excited to have him here. It's definitely a speed to like X said, he got to work on his hamstring. I got to work on my passwords, getting back there fast enough so they can, have time.
Have you ever gone against Teron Armstead?
Oh no, I never went against him, but I'm looking forward to going against him. So.
You talk about there being an energy in the locker room. Does that come from the guys who have been added, the coaching staff? What makes it so electric?
I would say it's both. The guys, we're coming back from a 2-year season, so, retain the same guys actually make us real good. And also the coaching staff, Coach McDaniels, brings different type of energy into the program, so we're excited about that too. So.
It's rare to see almost an entire defense come back, everyone but Beagle and Justin Coleman at the moment. How much does that chemistry, continuity, how much can it help a defense? Obviously, Boyer's going to add, some new things. but how much does that continuity help?
It helps because we all know each other's games, and it's not like a new guy. You know what the guy can do next to you, the guy beside you. It definitely helps the defense, and we just got to take that one step and getting better because we already know what each other can do and what can we do better now. So.
You said a different type of energy. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? How is it different?
I would say it's more like, fun. Everybody's excited. Like I said, everybody's just excited to be back. I mean, we haven't really gotten out there like that except just workouts and stuff. But everybody's really excited, the whole locker room, really to build off of last season because we finished strong. We're trying to start strong on a fast note, too. So.
Emmanuel, what did you know about McDaniel before you met him, and what were your initial impressions upon meeting him?
I didn't know a lot about him, but he's definitely unique, a good player's coach. He understands the game. He's very smart, I would say that. He knows what he wants to do with the offense. So.
Everybody in this division has to get by Buffalo.
Yeah.
And they added Von Miller.
Yeah.
Obviously signed Stephon Diggs to a big extension today. Do you feel like on paper you guys have closed the gap with them? And how important is it for the best players, leaders of this team to be able to finally get past them after 7 losses in a row?
Yeah, I mean, we have to step up as leaders of the team. We got to step up. We got to do our best to help this team win games, and that's why we're paid to come back and do it. But we got to get the offense better. They got to get us better, and to go against an opponent like the Bills, it's going to be a challenge, but we should be able to get that done. So.
Emmanuel, what sense do you get about how similar or different the scheme will be with the change with Josh staying but Flo leaving?
I mean, I'm not really sure how different it will be, but like I said, we all know the system. Definitely, Josh's going to have some new wrinkles to the system, but we'll see. We'll see when he puts it up.
You talk about the continuity on defense, how important it is to have different aspects, complementing each other, like your pass rush leading to picks in the secondary with X and such, or their coverage leading to you being able to get to the quarterback.
Yeah. It goes hand in hand. I know if I got to get there fast enough, I know X going to be back there waiting for the ball to come out. So, I mean, the faster I get back there, the faster I put stress on the quarterback, so give X a chance to get that pick. So it works hand in hand. Yeah.
Sorry, Emmanuel, outside of Tyreek Hill, of the dozen or so other acquisitions this offseason, was there one that made you go, that's exciting? What's the next one that comes
I like Armstead. I like to tackle Armstead because that force on the offense, that dog, we needed that, and I'm glad he's part of the team now. So.
Emmanuel, what can you do to help Jalen Phillips take that step to, becoming the player that he wants to be?
We just got to keep working together. Jalen is a smart kid. He knows what he wants to do. And I know the first year it felt like a lot of things moving too fast. The second year he's going to settle down. And I'm looking forward to seeing him succeed in the second year. So.
Did you buy anything for us for the media?
All right. I didn't buy nothing crazy yet. I got to start. I bought a crib. I'll say that. Bought a house. Yeah. Thank you. But nothing crazy. Nothing I've thought about yet. I would say so. Oh, of course. Gotta have the pool. Okay, you got to.
One more question on the home. Is there any unique element like a zoo indoors or some random quirky thing?
Oh, no, it's not. I'm not a big flashy guy. I just need something nice, real spacious. That's kind of like just what I wanted. So.
Hit you up there because he's cheap. So,
all right.
Does he hit you up for anything or what?
Yeah, he just told me I'm hosting the first D-line dinner. That's kind of what he said, but yeah, I'm glad to do it. So.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.